Flight attendants, prepare for takeoff, please.
Traveling to every country in the world seems magnificent on the outside, and in most cases, it is.
Final hold for boarding.
But there is a dark side to this lifestyle, and it comes in the form of logistics, specifically airports. In this video, I'm going to admit my biggest fear as a traveler and the reason behind my severe anxiety.
The doors of the plane will close in 5 minutes.
At this point, I've been on the road non-stop for 8 months. I am tired. I haven't slept more than 5 hours a night in quite some time. Heck, I haven't slept in the same bed more than 3 nights in a row for what seems like ages. Dude, it's starting to pour rain. I got all my bags on me. My last 3 haircuts have been in Kabul, Afghanistan, Caracas, Venezuela, and Baghdad, Iraq. Oh, he cut my neck. It's bleeding. I'm not kidding. Don't see the blood? While I've had absolutely incredible experiences in these countries, they did take a lot of energy out of me. I am drained mentally, physically, and emotionally, and that's the reality of being a full-time traveler. Oh.
Okay.
Oh, I was so uncomfortable.
It's not fun at all.
I found myself this morning at the Abu Dhabi airport and wanted to get something off my chest. Here goes nothing. So guys, I have a little confession to make. I hate airports, and flying is my absolute least favorite part about traveling. I'm not really scared of flying itself. Like once I'm up in the air, I'm very comfortable working or sleeping, but I'm talking about the process leading up to getting on that plane. Especially these days during COVID. Right now, I am heading to Mauritania to make an epic story on an iron ore train going through the Sahara. Stay tuned for that video, by the way. But I'm now in the Abu Dhabi airport, and it's been a disaster day. I came from Dubai, and I had just to cross the border overland into this emirate, into this province, you have to show a COVID test, which I have. This is a checkpoint for Abu Dhabi?
Yeah.
Do I need my passport or just my COVID test?
Passport and COVID test and ticket.
And they're checking everybody's?
Everyone.
But my taxi driver didn't have one. And so in the middle of the highway, I switched taxis to another taxi coming into Abu Dhabi. So switching taxis so I can get to Abu Dhabi. With a driver who was from here who didn't need a test. Very confusing, I know. Hi, I'm flying Turkish airline. Here's my passport and I have COVID test. And then I arrive here and then this airport is a complete mess. Everybody's panicking. I've been to 50 airports over the last few months. I've been fortunate enough to travel, but this one has been the most disastrous. It's been completely chaotic, like in every sense of the word. And so my bags are always overweight because I'm carrying stuff in them, and then they had to weigh it, and I had to convince them this is all camera gear, so I need to bring it on. And there's just a lot of extra problems. And airports in general, being in over 1,000 airports over the last 8 years in over 194 countries, has contributed to my severe anxiety, which I don't really talk about very much. But I'm talking about all the immigration checkpoints, all the questions being asked. It's in there. Everything I gave you is there. All the security times they dump out my bag. And when you sit there and they're going through your bag, you just feel completely powerless, hopeless. Like they have your whole life in their hands. I have all my hard drives, all my computers, all my camera gear, all my passports, my life is in these bags. And so it's stressful when you travel nonstop to have people questioning you. And my profession as a journalist and a YouTuber is unwanted in many countries, like Mauritania. It's gonna be really hard to film where I'm going, so I'm already planning on how to be undercover and be sneaky about it. There's been times in airports like in Libya, they don't issue tourist visas into Libya, so I made a video there, I'll link it right above, but you have to get a business visa, and I had to pretend to be an oil consultant. And so when I went through immigration, they asked me a million questions about my job and what I am, and I hate lying to them, but I wanted to visit Libya, and that was the only way to get in. In Cairo airport recently, I got my drone confiscated, a brand new Mavic Air 2, $2,000 done. Literally sitting here for 2 hours. We talked to like 8 different people. This system is absolutely chaotic, and I just really hope to get the drone back because I just bought it. And traveling with a drone in general is just a nightmare. I mean, it's like it's banned in most countries now, and so it's very stressful. I also have a fear of flight delays and cancellations, and that's why I come super early and I try to book at least a 3 or 4 hour layover, but it happens to me all the time where a flight gets canceled and I miss my leg, and then I have to find an airport, hotel, and then I get ripped off in the taxi. And there's all of these logistical nightmares when you travel full time. And I'm not making this video to complain. It's more of just to share a little bit of behind the scenes of what my life is like, because it's a lot more stressful than you would think. And I think some of you guys out there could relate to me. And if you can, please comment below. I would love to hear if you guys also have a fear of airports, a fear of flying. Not a fear of flying. I like being on airplanes because then I can chill and relax. I'm talking about just the airports and the process of traveling itself. And especially with COVID, it's very tough, having to wear a mask 24/7. Obviously, I took it down now because there's nobody within 30 feet of me. But guys, I appreciate you tuning into this video. It's a different one than I normally make. It's not so adventurous. I'm just sitting here in an airport. But thank you so much for listening. I love you guys so much. And comment below. Would love to hear from you. Where are you watching from? And as you could tell, I'm very nervous to go to Mauritania to shoot and to be questioned at the airport. Last time I went there, they didn't want to let me through immigration, and they had to actually call my local contact, and he had to come to the airport to pick me up because they were skeptical when they saw my camera gear. So anyways, stay tuned for amazing adventure coming up. This might be my most daring, overall adrenaline junkie, crazy trip. I'm meeting my good friend Thomas from Yes Theory, the guy I was recently in Afghanistan with a few months ago, and great guy. I can't wait to see him, and here goes nothing. I'm Drew Binsky, and if you like my travel videos, please click subscribe and ring that little bell so you can get notified on all my upcoming videos as I take you to every single country in the world.